Well, hello again, and welcome back to my channel, Subscription Boxes and More with Michelle. And if this is your first visit, I hope you'll come back and see me again real soon. What is it I have to share with you today? Well, first of all, Abby, who I've decided to name is Abby Miniverse, adopted a baby from her cousin, and I decided on the name before I saw somebody said January, and Jan for short, and I really should have named her that, but I had already filled out the birth certificate. So her name is Grace Miniverse. She was born at 9:01 a.m. at 7 pounds, and I put her birthday today because today's my mom's birthday. So anyways, what I'm here actually to share with you is, ta-da! I actually got one of the Miniverse boxes. The first one I've been able to get, I got it from Walmart. They weren't too happy with me taking it, but they let me do it. And it's got the sample, the example on the side. This is empty, this resin, but it's got the fishy there. Can you see it? And the plant, and the rocks, and the tank, and we're going to be able to build that because I have clear resin. So now this is not all lifestyle. This is all the balls that I actually have currently to unbox, but we're going to do a lifestyle box since it's a lifestyle case. I bought the last two that they had in this box. They had other ones, and but they still did not have the Valentine or the spring. Those I had to get off of the LOL Surprise website, and they did not. I got three of the Valentine and 3 of the spring, and of course they gave me doubles. They could have, they knew when I ordered it in 3s that I was expecting to get 1 of each, but they sent me doubles, and what's more, they said, no, our warehouse people can't take the time to look to see what they're sending you, so too bad, so sad, basically. And so anyways, I'm not going to have all of the Valentine or the spring unless I am able to buy more and get lucky. But no place around here has them. All right, now that we've talked about all that and you've seen the box, there's the box. It's got a hole in the top to put the balls in and out of, plus this hole in the front. It's got that sample down the side, and it says Miniverse. And there's things here that I could cut off the box when we're done, like maybe that Miniverse right there, and things to use as decoration. It shows you some of the different lifestyle ones you can get, like different candles, different fish, turtle, on this side, and then on the other side, let me show you, it shows you the plants you can get, and we've gotten this one, and we got the pumpkin spice candles. That's what we've got, and that's all the lifestyle we've done, but we're going to do one here today, and this shows a lot of them, or all of them, I'm not sure, but so we got the pumpkin spice candles, which is this one, and the paddle cactus, which is there. So I really, really want this one because it's got a cat planter, and it's succulents, but it's got a cat planter. I really want that one. If I don't get anything else, I want the cat planter. And I've seen some people get it in white, so I don't know if they have black and white, or if the white one comes from a different series or something. I don't know. Alright, so anyway, sorry, I had to turn that around. Alright, so we're going to reach in here and get wherever the lifestyle is. Right there's one. And we're going to unbox it and put it together. Hold on, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, we got our pokey tool, and we can get ready to go. Let's zoom in just a tiny. Get Abby out of the picture so it doesn't try to focus on her, and I'll try to stay in frame. I'll try really hard. It's hard because I can't see my camera while I'm working, and then I'm working at kind of a awkward angle and distance. So I keep moving it closer to me so I can see, which moves it away from you. So I will try harder. Ouch. I just poked myself in the thumb again. Hopefully I don't bleed all over it like I did the last time. Okay. Pokey tool. Put it away. Alright, here we go. Well, we got something wrapped in this paper, so I guess we got a planter candle. I think it's a different candles. Or maybe it's the plants. I don't know. Sunshine Candle Company. So no, it in fact is candles. Not what I was hoping for. I was hoping, as you know, for the succulent with the cat planter. But at least I hope it's not a duplicate. I don't think that it is. Where is my candles? No, it isn't, because the other candles came on a rectangular tray. This is the one that has the little flower-shaped candles. I should have showed it to you in the box. Hang on. That's what it looks like in the box. And I should have showed you the little box. Sunshine Candle Company. Come on. I don't think it's... And then it's got artwork all the way around. Let's get them out. And then inside it's got the shreds so that your jars don't break, you know, in shipping. Haha. And then there's one that's taller, one that's shorter, and they are flower shaped or scalloped. So that's those. And then we, whoops, well, we got a nozzle. We got our tweezers. We got our resin, which is eucalyptus. I like eucalyptus. So that's that. I am in a little bit of a hurry because I gotta get to the hospital to be with my mom. She's in the hospital with pneumonia. Have a sunny day. Let's open that up. And here's our paperwork. And we know about that, so we can set that aside. Let's hope we have enough resin this time, because the last time I used clear resin and some of my other resin to color it, because they didn't give me enough even to fill up one candle, even a fourth of the way. Okay, so this is, of course, our candle wicks, and I'm going to try to open it easier this time. Can you see our little candle wicks in there? I would like to be able to not destroy the packaging, because a lot of the appeal of Miniverse is the packaging is so cute. I'm trying to get it in a way that I can glue the package back down. I think I did it. I realize it won't have the wicks in it, but maybe I can print a little picture of the wicks and put that in there. I don't know, but I mean, the packaging is just so cute. Alright, so there's that. Here's our little wicks. We're going to start by putting a... Oh, here's our shelf. I'm going to start by putting a little dollop of the wax or resin down in these to hold the wicks, and I have my light so I can hold the wick straight up in the center. It doesn't feel like it's got much in it. Okay, I'm going to put this upside down for a second and shake it and try to straighten out our wicks the best I can, because they always come a little bent over from the packaging. Straighten them up the best we can, and then we'll straighten them up more when the resin's in there. Let's see if I can get any to come out. There's a dollop for that one. Come on, you can come out. And hopefully we can get a dollop for this one also. Put it back upside down with the lid. We're already in better shape than we were with the other candles because we actually got a dollop in both candles. I couldn't get a dollop in both of the candles with the pumpkin spice. Alright, I've got to see this up close, guys, so I can put the wicks in. Sorry, I don't see well, so I have to get it where I can see it. Alright, that one's down in there, but again, I have to use the light and the resin to help the wick stand up in the right position. Try to put this one in frame. Alright. Let's try to put the nozzle on and see if I can get the stuff directed around the wick. See if we can get any more out. If not, I'm going to be upset because I don't have anything that's green, I don't think. But it really doesn't feel like there's much of anything in it. I'm going to try that warm water trick, guys. Hang on. Put the other lid on, turn it upside down, and try warm water. Oops, yay, I lost my nozzle. Of course I did. I'm just holding it in my hand, actually. My hand's hotter than the water. I'm a very warm-blooded person. I think the nozzle just holds resin. It just gives more places for resin to get trapped. There's a drop trying to come out, guys. But this is not going to fill up even one. Miniverse, you need to do better with the resin. You need to give us enough resin to do the job. At the prices that you charge, $10 a capsule for these. See, there's nothing in there. There's nothing to even scrape out. You've cheaped out on us so much that people are going to stop buying, you would think. I've invested a lot into making my little kitchen, you know, for me a lot. I don't want to have to give up on Miniverse, but I might have to because I can't afford to waste my money. $10 might as well be, you know, $100 for me. I just can't afford to spend it if I'm not going to get the product. When there's not even enough, you're supposed to be able to do 2, and there's not even enough to fill 1. That's a ripoff. Miniverse, I hope you're listening to us, the folks that are making these videos, because, you know, we're advertising your stuff for you. A lot of us, or most of us, doing it for, you know, for free, buying the stuff out of our own pockets. Most of us, not all of us, but, you know, I would imagine that they do send some to big influencers. Maybe they don't have to, because they're such a big company. But I'm going to have to dilute it with some clear resin, and that is going to make it not have much color. I'm going to leave room just in case that we get some more out. I know we're not going to get enough to fill this one. I'm going to fill them most of the way. And I'm going to get a toothpick and stir it up. That just really just breaks my heart, because my husband's going to say, you know, that we aren't buying any more of these if this keeps happening. Alright, let me stir them up. Which is also going to put a lot of bubbles in it, so I'm going to have to give it a minute. I'm definitely going to have to give it a minute to settle out. Speaking of out of the kitchen, Bugatti. No, no. No, no. And I've got resin on my fingers. I don't really want to touch you with my resiny fingers. It went down the outside a little bit. Of course, it's the colored resin that went down the outside. The stuff we can't afford to lose. Alright, I'm mixy the resin together. Wipe it off the outside of this, because it's very sticky. Alright. Now let's try to put on my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. Let's try to get some more of this out. There's a little drop. There's a little drop. See if we can get any for this one. We need it. Come on. Nope. If they made the bottles out of silicone, it would be easier to squeeze, and I think you could get more of the resin out. Hey, it's mostly an air bubble, but there's a little bit in that air bubble. Alright, turn it upside down again. They would be so much more pliable, and little hands especially could squeeze it better. Like, you know, me, I have little hands. I think my wick broke off my wick stand. Yep, that's ducky. Just push it down in there and hope for the best. Nope, I don't think I'm going to get any more. Come on, even a drop. Even a little drop. Okay, a little drop. Wow. When I said little, one more time with the upside down bottle, and pounding it on my hand. Sorry for the noise. Pounding it on my brace, the metal part of my brace. Hey, that got a little bit out. Do that a couple more times and maybe we'll get enough to give it some color. big one. Oh, I got some. I got some. All right, let's try to get another drop for the little one. Working better than anything else. Just pound it to death. Probably been in my brace. Oh well, priorities. These bottles really should be full. I mean, I know what it costs for the resin. I've done resin. And for $10, they can afford to fill these bottles up. You know, it wouldn't be that bad if we had a little resin left over, you know? It just makes you want to buy more of the multi-packs and the all-you-can-eats so that you have food pieces to do with your resin, extra resin, you know? And it gives you more variety and more playability. But, whatever. They really need to do a better job. And like I said, the silicone bottles would really help. Try to get every little bit scraped off that I can. I mix these together so the color is not all splotchy. The small one's filled up enough. Hopefully you can see it. I gotta hold the wick up and set it with the flashlight light. And I think the big one's going to be filled up enough too. But most of it was clear resin, and I just mixed and mixed with the green resin that I could get out. Helps if I get it in the frame. Okay. Hopefully you can see that. Alright, I'm going to hold the wicks up and I'm going to do them one at a time. And you got to be really careful when you use your flashlight or your other UV lights that are not the oven, because if you leave your resin open, you can harden your resin. You can harden your other item when you're not meaning to, you know, if you have two. So make sure you're doing it in a way that you're not accidentally hardening something you don't want to. I've heard people did it. Luckily, I haven't, because I heard that tip. I only have to stir it with this for a second, and then it will hold in well enough that I can put it in the oven and finish hardening it while we clean up. I have to cut down the wicks after they come out. Alright, now they can, oh, they're sticky. Let me get, they're really, really sticky. I'm going to wipe them off a little bit on the outside before that gets, well, it's probably already on there too, because again, did I do that first? No. Did I make sure there were no bubbles? Well, no, I did not. There are bubbles, but again, there's bubbles because I didn't look first. I could have popped them, but I didn't. Because I'm in a hurry, because like I said, today's my mom's birthday, and she's hospitalized with pneumonia, and I really just want to get there and be with her. I don't want her to be alone on her birthday. It's bad enough being in the hospital, you know, any old regular day and being alone, but on your birthday, that's awful. Alright, so that's curing. We're going to clean up our mess with some alcohol preps. And we need to get an alcohol bottle and some cotton balls, because I think it, you know, that would be less expensive. But the alcohol preps don't leave behind, you know, a bunch of cottony threads. So, again, to save on money, you're not going to put these in your mouth. You can clean resin off the Q-tip, or Q-tip, toothpick and use it again. I do. I use them a couple times or until I break them or until they're too sticky to work with. Clean off this tool. This tool I got off of, I think, Amazon, but you can get it from Temu. It's a resin tool. I think it said it was for like nail art. It's like a scoop. I know my camera's not picking stuff up. Sorry, I apologize for that. If you use the alcohol prep and something pointy like that will fit down in it, you can clean these nozzles up and use them again and again, these little nozzles, and that's what I do. You can see it poked out a little bit of resin out the end. Wipe that off. I just use a pokey tool and push that right up in there and it gets all the resin out. Wipe it up real good, it won't be sticky, and you can use these over and over. I realize they give you new ones and you don't necessarily have to, but I like to do it. You know, that way if you have one with a silver top, you can use the silver nozzle or, you know, whatever, what have you. Or you have one with a bigger hole or a smaller hole. The nozzles have different size holes sometimes. I'm going to use one more on it. Clean all the sticky off my silicone mat. I do suggest that you invest in these little silicone mats. It's only $1 or $2 for usually 2 or 3 of them, and that way you keep your work surface from getting drips, because after you wipe this so many times, the it wears the print off of it, the contact paper or whatever you're using. It could ruin it over time. So I keep my bottles. I know I won't keep them, you know, all of them forever, but right now I don't have that many, so I keep them because they're cute. Eventually I'll probably throw them away, or definitely if I get duplicates I'll throw them away, but I like to keep the cute little packaging because, like I said, that's a lot of the appeal of the Miniverse, other than the, you know, crafting portion, is the collectability of all the little stuff. The little tiny stuff. Definitely wipe your tools. Definitely wipe your hands. You want to get this stuff cleaned up as much as possible. First of all, things will stick to your tools, and it's not good for your skin to have all that resin on you. So, wipe up good. I know, I'm just babbling. You know, I like to do me some babbling. Alright, that should be coming out in just a minute, and then we can take a look. In the meantime, this is the 05 Surprise My Mini Baby from, you know, the Mini Brands folks. She has a hat, and her name's Gracie. Gracie. She does have painted on hair and facial details, but they're just very subtle. I don't like that she didn't come with a diaper. Not all of them do. I think that that should be standard with all the babies. I think they all should have a diaper, and I don't think it should count as a surprise. I think it should be come on the doll and count as one surprise between the doll and the diaper, because you shouldn't have a naked baby. I realize it has a blanket, but it should have a diaper. That should be a standard thing. I took her little thing off of the stroller, the pram, because wheels, because it's not tall enough, but she can use this as a carrier. I'm going to mold around this portion here. I'm going to mold around some air dry clay and make a base, you know, sort of like a car seat base or something just so it doesn't, I mean, it's nice that it rocks back and forth. She can rock the baby, right? But I want it to be more stable and not have those pegs sticking out of the side. So I'm going to hide the pegs by making, you know, a block of clay that it sits on. All right, handle's turned off. And something I had forgotten to do with the other candles was to, where did I put my scissors? Was to cut down the wicks, because the wicks are too high, especially on the shorter candle. Now it looks a little better. I'm going to put them into, put them in their little holder. I am going to set them longer, but there you go. There they are. And our last ones, let's trim their wicks, because I forgot to. And there are those. That's the pumpkin spice ones. So we got those two. We haven't gotten the lavender. So we got pumpkin spice and eucalyptus, and I know there's lavender. I don't know what else there is, but I know there's lavender. All right, I'm gonna put those back in, cure them more. Well, I tell you to please let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Have you gotten Miniverse? If so, have you had trouble with having enough resin? What do you think about Miniverse? Let's just talk about it. And what do you think of the baby's name? Do you think it's a good enough name for her? I'm sorry I didn't name her January. As I said, I saw that after I already wrote on her birth certificate, or I totally would have used that name. Let me know what you think, and please, while you're down there, give me that big old thumbs up, because you know that would really help my channel. And please subscribe to my channel, and please share my video with others so that maybe they might subscribe as well. And we have met our 2,500 goal, and so I am going to have a giveaway just as soon as the rest of the prize arrives, which should be in the next few days. I will show you what there is, and we will get that giveaway video put up. So you will get a doll, a ball jointed doll like Abby. She's got, I think, long black hair without bangs, but we're waiting on her to get here, and a couple other things, and then we will get the video up and running. So stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching and for listening to me babble. And I'll see you again in a minute in another video. Bye, guys. One other thing I wanted to mention, I'm sorry I forgot, is the doll clothes on Temu. They are just as good a quality, if not better quality, than most of the Barbie garments that I've ever gotten. The only thing is that I wish that the Velcro on this one was sewn a little better so it would be more hidden. So we have a turtleneck with a like cardigan over top of it that Velcros at the top, crisscrosses and Velcros at the top. And the Velcro is a little bit big, and like I said, I wish it was sewn in a way that it was less visible. That's my only complaint with it, and I can fix that myself. And so she's got the little jeans that Velcro in the back. She's also got on her tennis shoes. Did not come with this outfit. It came with another outfit. Not all the outfits come with shoes. Just because it shows the doll with shoes on does not mean the outfit comes with the shoes. Sometimes I do, sometimes they don't. So, but I just wanted to tell you that they're really nice quality. A lot of the pieces are lined on the inside. They have nice seams. They're put together well with materials that are pretty much, quality materials. Sorry, that's bothering me. My tape. I wanted to put another piece of tape over to make it look smoother, but I ran out of the tape. Anyways, what I was saying, the quality is better, and the price is usually less. So just if you've got kids, or if you're an adult doll collector, Temu, I think, is the place to go. They have a lot of variety and really nice quality. All right, now I'll stop babbling. Bye.